East Egg.
This land you call home is on the verge of ruin. Burned and pillaged by Rued's clan, it bears the scars of an age of endless war. But today, we will reclaim her. Today we fight for your land, and tomorrow we rebuild!
For East Anglia.
For East Anglia. Now is the time. Today we rid East Anglia of Rued's clan, once and for all.
Eivor! You remember the dream I spoke of?
You sail through Helheim on a ship of fire.
Here, it may come to pass.
Dreams, life, maybe they are one and the same. Tonight I ride the flaming sea steed, rushing to the spear den. A watcher light on water's wake, another glory I will keep. Ready yourselves. Rued's shit stains will see us coming. Hold course!
Ready yourselves to brace, men! We bring Helheim to our enemies! How nice! They greet us with some of their own from the air! Arrows! Brave! Odin's hell! The sword makers take them swiftly.
We need to open these gates! Charge! For Oswald! Let it go!
Put that glorious ram to use! Rude starts for Oswald! Prepare to cut them down! This is for Oswald! We're gonna die on my blades! Shut your up!
Stand
So think!
Try the other way. Well met.
Give yourself over.
Taken prisoner to a sex. To you, never. You think yourself a conqueror, James?
Think no such thing. Only God is above us, of both Saxon and Dane alike.
You, slave of God. Pathetic! You dare try and bet? The Saxons are about to fight.
Your battle is not yet won. A miserable clan you lead, Rued.
And one that has bled this country dry for 2 summers!
Lead, Rued. One pity restrains my blade.
Not till I've taken all these shores afterward. They should be ruled, wolf-kissed. Made thralls, not treated as equals. We are better than this. Than all of them.
Do not drag me down to the sewage you wallow in. East Anglia will have its king, and it will not be you.
That groveling worm in a cage.
Thank you.
You'd throw in with these wastrels? These Argir swine? For what? A scrap of land and a promise of peace?
Eivor, no! He should be tried before God, a lawful assembly. I won't have my reign begin with more blood spilt than is needed.
Another screeching scold. This man must die for the damage he has wrought. The old laws are clear.
These are Oswald's lands, to rule as king as he sees fit.
Does Eivor bow to kings?
To defy a king would shame him. East Anglia cannot heal without his honor intact.
And what of your honor, Eivor? How much are you willing to lose?
Rude will die.
He deserves death, Oswald.
Eivor, please! Blood for blood leaves no warmth in the hearts of men, Eivor.
I should speak with Oswald. See if he's well.
Finished! To the ships! Raise the old father! Oswald lives!
You fight well, heathen. Not bad yourself, Saxon.
We did it! I can't believe we did it!
Enough, my kid lives. God is truly merciful.
Eivor.
Saxon and Dane.
If there is to be a future for both our kind, people like you and me will have to change the most to live within it. Even if that makes us...
When you're crowned king, the laws of this land will be yours to decide.
All this is...
But you're not asleep.
Well fought, the both of you!
You came as well, old...
If I'd known you were still alive, I would have stayed in Norwich.
Look around you. A happy occasion and a glorious victory.
And soon, something more grand to take place. Our wedding, my love. If you will still have me, that is.
And why would I not?
I fought poorly. I melted under the heat and anger of that brute. And I never...
Oswald, stop. You fought with all your heart and soul. That's all you need ever do.
Come then. We have much to prepare for.
A bride to wed and a kingdom to lead. What some men wouldn't give for such things.
Countless men have died for them. And you, Vanir? Are you jealous of such things?
Hardly. My heart is afire, but my body aches. I desire only a long nap.
I saw a bale of hay back there.
Later, Abel. For now, I must see to the wounded.
Then I will see you at the wedding.
Aye, of course you will.
I should return to Elmenham. Oswald's wedding will soon begin.
Travel to Elmenham. Travel to Elmenham. Travel to Elmenham.
Helheim, heathen!
Quests, inventory. Bullseye. Magisters. Quests. Skip.
Wedding preparations in full bloom.
Come, come! The wedding is soon to start! How grand!
Beautiful and worthy celebration, my lord.
Thank you. May this feast set a spirited tone for East Anglia's future. Eivor! I'm so glad you've made it. Just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
I gave you my word.
I told you I would see you crowned, and now here we are.
Without you, I'd be dead. Another wasted hope for East Anglia.
You look good, Oswald. Like a man about to marry a more powerful woman.
Do I? Because I'm nervous as hell.
Of all the battles a man can fight, the war against himself is the hardest to win.
I hereby name you man and wife, and as man and wife, I name you... Oswald of Elmenham, first of his name, the rightful king of East Anglia, with this Lady Valdis, soul, fist, and beauty of this land.
You've done it, steward. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams, then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This was Halfdan's dream. He ordered me to see it through. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
Where is the mod? Switch there!
Skål, Ivor! Let's have a drink. Your fist is without ale. Let us address that.
Surely a special kind of metal.
A metal not unlike...
To Odin and his...
And the new... Not bad, Wolf Kiss.
A fool's wager.
A challenge none...
I will take you on.
I will drink you...
Come and will...
Money I will money I will take your wager. 190.
I accept.
Skål! Drink more.
It's strong, but I am stronger!
Aye, stronger than me. You drink as well as Valdis. Now that I would pay to see.
Speaking of payment, where is my silver?
Here, well earned, Wolf-Kissed. The boar represents...
As does Freya.
You impress me, Eivor. Yet I wonder.
Even a fool has something to...
Hey.
Flirt, you want to lay with... I am not interested.
Have another horn of mead, brother. It's brewed with clove.
Did you hear what...
Keep that up.
Wait, did you hear?
You're as light-footed as a bear in a birch tree. These are the moves of Elmer.
Eivor! Care for a challenge? Eivor! Wolf-Kissed, gaze upon my pots. They stand so strong. Unbreakable at this distance, no?
They are not, Brothir. My arrows shatter whatever target they strike.
Even after draining so much meat, succeed and you shall be rewarded.
I will show you.
Keep your eye...
She charged into battle without fear.
Yes, that's it. As with everything, an easy task for the Wolf-Kissed.
Barely a challenge.
Impressive, impressive. Here as promised. Now go enjoy the party.
Volda Wixan Selva with Forhus. So I have do a nichtas so well, Chida Hai his firen. Slappers. Mayan Yefreya, Akran Dennet.
These are the moves of Elvenhard.
Eivor! Some sweet wine for a sweet The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Look! The moon! It moves untroubled now. But one day it will be eaten by a giant wolf and the nights will be black forevermore.
Are you all right?
I've tasted glory once again. And it was good.
I'm glad to hear it. Now...
I always felt like Skoll or Hati. Chasing and trying to fulfill Halfdan's wishes. But now I've caught my sun and moon. I've got them and I don't know.
You can let them go. Sail to a further shore.
My longship's in Valhalla. Don't you remember? Fire starter.
Come on.
You're very strong.
You're very large.
Sorry for this, Eivor.
It need not be the...
Not...
Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It's been a worthy ceremony so far.
And have you had enough fun yet?
I am ready for your address.
I'm ready to hear you address your kingdom.
Good. Come, join me. Friends, honored guests, we've pushed through hard times. It seems like all we've known is loss and suffering, but it is not conflict that binds us. It is compassion. May we always favor compassion, even when our enemies refuse its boon. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our collective struggles. And for my fellow Christians, may we continue standing as examples of our Lord's grace. Lights in the dark. I see East Anglia's future right here, right now, in all of you, Dane and Saxon alike. To our future.
Still a bit soft on insults, but the king has courage.
And to Eivor, without whom none of this would have been possible.
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our loyalty to the Raven clan and all they have done for us today.
Would you have any words of wisdom for us?
Oswald will be a good king. East Anglia is safe now.
I'm not one to bask in the glow of another's triumph, but I'll say this. East Anglia is safe. Under his protection, under his guidance, under his wing. The good King Oswald will keep you safe for many moons to come.
To Oswald!
Skull!
Skull!
Score! Okay, everyone, the bridal race starts now. Remember, you all have to lose to the bride and groom.
Quick, brother! We can't lose to Oswald!
You lost!
It was a beautiful wedding, Oswald. Like you said it would be.
Thanks to you, and everything you've done here.
I believe in you, Oswald. My settlement's safety is my priority. I believe in you, Oswald.
It won't be easy putting the pieces of East Anglia back together. But you won't be alone. Saxon and Dane have banded together in your name. You're the right man for the throne, and they'll be with you.
Thank you, Eivor. don't know what to say.
When we met, I spoke of an alliance. Will you hold to the oath you made?
I will. Consider East Anglia a friend of the Raven clan.
There will be a day when I come calling.
Goodbye, friend.
Until next time, great king. I should find Finir. Say goodbye before I leave. Brother, Oswald is in your hands now. Protect your king.
Aye, Eivor. Without a...
I will. Valdis.
Will you not stay a moment long?
I should not linger. My bannerfolk await my
I understand.
Take care, Valdis. You fought well, and won your...
I did, didn't I?
A dream come true, like none other. Thank you for everything. From the bottom of my heart.
Ah, greetings, Eivor.
You're missing the festive...
I've had my...
It's as much yours as...
I was a crumbling man, Eivor, before all this, but now, my...
Glory cares not for age, Finir. Sail with...
Together.
Together.
I'll gather my...
World. Inventory. Berserk. Health. Berserk. East Anglian armor. Skills. In World Fate. Let the Fate quests. Raven's Thorb. Ire. Rave. In. A brief history. A Viking for hire. Breaking the order. A new home. A fiend. Ravens.
Eén mánuður muni koma. Smá mikið gera. Og muni megi sitja og hugsa myrkur.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell...
World. Quests. Tracked. World. A rip. Hold a fast travel.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
World. Reporting on East Ang... In... Restless Dream. Strangers bearing... A river to...
Rowan, Holger, why all this shouting?
Read Seolwolf's letter from Seolwolf. Press B close, Ivor. I pray this letter find...
Eivor!
I heard shouting.
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream with...
Eivor, this matter requires
Of course. From the beginning.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep...
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean... letting go.
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision. Award.
Rowan, I'll hear from you.
Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my entering my stables for their feed. I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger. But when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
painting, Rowan.
You see? Such willful arrogance.
I understand.
Rowan, I'll hear Holger.
Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain... Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all...
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I could have used a frayed stick to make a perfect brush.
You clipped Alfka...
It was Earl.
Thank you, Holger.
Rowan, I'll hear...
I believe I have heard
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor.
Do not conflate hair.
Quiet, both of you.
Rowan is right.
Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this...
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet...
And if I do? May I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it.
It does.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this man return to your homes.
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting?
Trade comes to Raven.
Oh, hello, Eivor. That Holger,
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass, and live with such petty...
Let's not walk too far with that.
East Anglia is with us.
Eivor Kingmaker. Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Ealdorman.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well, considering all he has...
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Sven passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you...
Scribble from Randvi, press B close. It is becoming increasingly difficult to look across the alliance table at Eivor and not think of what could be. I tell myself it is only Sigurd's absence, but the lie grows thinner, weaker by the day. Trade comes... Alliance table show me the...
Randvi, are you well?
I'm fine. Only a little tired.
Not until you...
Oh, I think I have. I feel some...
I cannot help you with your life,
I don't know. There's...
Stop. We could take a...
That sounds lovely. Now.
Alliance table,
Randvi.
Do you mean...
Of course.
I did
Follow me. Won't take the long ship today. This trip is for us. Just you and me.
Eivor,
is that a problem?
you've a moment
Not at
to
all.
spare.
So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the Longhouse.
We will need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grantebridgeshire. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
She looks young to be waiting. That is a good... Is that everything?
Yes.
Wolf.
Well,
You are well. We are here.
You?
How we have... Consider...
you would be well.
Tales of your...
Let us begin the feast. We can...
I have other...
We will...
World. Strangers bearing gifts. Chapter taken. Hold of. World.
Yeah! Yeah!
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety?
To live one's life in so small a pen, and hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further.
World.
Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here.
Wait!
Eivor, there. What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grantebridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Right, right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel. I will not soon forget this sight.
And here we are. Welcome to Grantebridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Ah, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas here, too.
Leifur gróða. Eigum nú að leggja niður ef við erum nógu hress að fara út á hverju ári. Munu haugar okkar vera vel tilbúnir.
Well, is that Eivor I see? It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again. This is Randvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randy. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Has something happened?
Soma rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with Ox and the Voda. Only now, in times of trouble, I have discovered I am not the surrogate leader I should hope to be.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have encamped nearby. To the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
That could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already. The bastard stole my horse yesterday morning.
Happy to help. We don't happy.
So what will
We
you...
can take care of them, Magni.
Well, that would ease my mind.
Good. Eivor. The bandits are camped on a river, he said, east of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from the table for a day and already you are lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us?
We will help Magnian clear these bandits. But do not be rash when we find them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority. There, the bandit camp.
All right, stay close, and do as I do.
Rude and look sternly at the horizon?
By all means.
I thought you wanted to do this in secret!
You seemed hot for a battle, so here we go!
There. That's done. Now to deliver Magni his horse.
World, taken for granted. Randvi is weary of being stuck at the Alliance map. A cure for boredom is found in a trip to Grantabridgesire and a ride across the countryside. Follow Randvi as she's bringing Magnus' horse. Press A on track.
That was a thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink, to celebrate our victory.
At home. Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse. And if your thirst remains, we'll look around. Yeah!
Oh nej, I just insåg mig.
Oh. Magni, we solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside, waiting for you.
Thank the gods he is safe. And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Randi, wherever she is.
She is here somewhere.
Eivor! Over here! Look at this!
Oh! Someone is thirsty.
Are you determined to get drunk?
I am determined.
What are you playing at?
A drinking contest. You versus me.
Randvi, we...
Mead Queen, then.
Very well.
All right.
Beautiful.
Let him win. A good shot, Eivor, but Radley's done you better. Eivor is a beast, but you have my fealty, Radley. Randley, focus!
There, you see? Should not have tried to out...
Strange. I see your lips moving so rapid.
So...
More than after just what... It's a sunken tower near a wall. It's near the highest...
All right.
I know it...
Oh, it's...
Leaving already? Well, I do hope to see you again. Randy, return any time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you. Safe travels.
World. Taken for granted.
I think you may have punctured poor Magni's heart back there.
What can I say? Not the first, and it will not be the last.
I name you Randvi, slayer of bandits and breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest. I was wondering something. You and Soma. Was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close, very quickly. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean... Did something happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing.
Back to one! Kill!
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters. Eivor. Look there! That must be the tower. Take the bridge. Just as beautiful as Sunniva's stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built, hundreds of winters ago? Sometimes when looking at a map, I imagine little people in their little armies, traversing the land. And now, staring at these ruins, I imagine people of old, how they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on. Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered.
Follow Randvi.
A stunning view. It reminds me of my early years in Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart. I hardly see it behind the table, but now I've watched you scale a tower in furs, soaking wet.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, sailing. I was a wildling married off in service of peace between two clans. A noble and worthy role, but not one I had ever...
You would have made a fine wandering warrior. A Jomsvikinger, free to come and go.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together, over the open seas, raiding
or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to Sigurd to secure peace, our clans might still...
True. Very true. Thank you for today. Every bit of it.
Then don't. We can stay here as long as you like.
Yes.
What was that?
Oh no,
No need to...
Sigurd is your brother, and I...
It may be the meat, it may be the air, but...
I am sober enough. But the truth of it is... I have felt this way for some time now. I care for you, Eivor.
Romance, I feel the same way.
That is... comforting to hear.
Many times I wish to tell you. Wish to say what...
Say all you like.
Today has meant so much.
Deeds, somewhat. Randvi?
World inventory. Grant ability skills. Ability codex. Data. Norway is Goliath. Fact and people or invent world. Quests. Rave. Not sing.
Go!
World Pole. Not synchronized. Not. World. Journal entry. Notice of Press View button to open the quest log and track a new quest. Press View button to open the quest log and track a new quest. World. Hold a fast travel. World. Hold a fast. Evesham Abbey. Raid. Evesham Abbey. Evesham Abbey.
Can't brace the sail here.
Let's have a song.
Let the sail out! Mast down. Raise the mast. More sail. No need for this. Sail out! Sing us a song. Hush now.
Won't be gentle if they spot me.
Start raid.
Cut my wolves! Thor lends me strength. Let's see. Loot! Over here! Give me a hand with this. Hey, come here a moment.
Can we get this back to the ship?
Right, let's get back to the ship.
There was method to these cuts. Not bandit rabble, but a trained Saxon warrior. Your killer has been slain. Rest well, stranger.
World. Hold a fast. Carrying the torch. Sven. Hold a fast travel.
Finir, welcome to our home.
That isn't...
Stable and aviary.
That's a damn fine stable we have now. Lord.
Let me see your stock. I want to train my mount. What do you do? Tell me about yourself. I want...
Can we do a bit of...
Absolutely.
Stable and aviary. Mount training. Swimming training.
Much better.
Endurance training. Swimming.
Nothing more to do.
Let me see your stock. Exit.
I must take my leave.
Until next time. That's a damn fine stable we have now. Lord, look at it.
Alvis and Holger's house.
Looks like something is happening. Looks like something is happening near Volker's hut. Perhaps I should take a look. Rest, my friend.
grain farm.
You are the only father.
Toby,
Eivor, it's Sven. He passed while I was away.
Toby, I'm sorry I wasn't there.
No one was. We had planned to brand Tekla's barrels that morning, and we talked about what we might have for supper. And when I went to collect him, he was in his bed. Sleeping, I thought. But he was already gone.
I'm sure he went in peace.
But he went with plans. Things he wanted to do, things he meant to do. His death was so empty. Not like in our stories.
What stories?
What stories do you mean?
When we tell stories, Sven, now everyone, they...
Life? I was not...
Not much.
Someone else. I know Sven...
He was the most...
And he chose you.
Thank you, Eivor. I need to get home.
Be strong, Toby. And know you are valued.
What mischief have you been at?